85.
Hey, Vernonovich.
Yo, Sam.
Little S, big A, little M. What's happening?
Some scientists just reported that based on census data, it seems that in 9 countries, religion is on the decline.
9 countries. How many countries are there in the world?
Over 100.
Whoa.
So this was
But
looking
there's
at,
definitely over 100.
they're definitely over 100.
That's a really
Maybe even like
nice rough
150.
estimate.
It'd be really good to like know this before I come on.
Right? That'd be great.
You know, but they're constantly changing too. Like, you know, some countries are
That's
created,
true.
some disappear. Some
Split in half.
former countries don't actually have a land that they have their country on. They have sovereign office space. The Knights of Malta have sovereign office space in the Vatican, and they have a non-voting seat in the UN.
Weird. Learn something new every day, especially here on Scientific Station.
Yeah, and that's not even what we're talking about here.
Oh my gosh, facts. The facts just flow out of us. So anyway, we're talking about the fact that in 9 countries, studies have shown that there's a decline in religion.
Based on census data, and people responding to the census over the past few decades in these countries a greater proportion of them have been identifying themselves as having no religious affiliation.
Huh. Intriguing.
And I think it's interesting where this was reported. It was reported at the annual meeting of the American Physical Society its meeting in Dallas, Texas.
So those people that attended that meeting were collecting and analyzing this data.
And I think Physical Society, the American Physical Society, has to do with like geographers and census people.
Weird.
This research is related to, or the methods of doing this research is related to research that was done in 2003, or was reported in 2003, of the decline of lesser spoken languages. That more people are reporting that they speak fewer and fewer languages. And in the world, there's a decline in the number of languages being spoken.
So like the fact that we're all going to speak like Chinese or something soon.
I wish I could speak Chinese.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It's a tonal language, and you're more likely to have perfect pitch if you speak Chinese than if you speak English or a non-tonal language. And it had been thought that people with perfect pitch, that it was just something innate that they inherited.
Yeah, that it's just like in you.
Something about 5% of English-speaking Americans have perfect pitch, but about 30% of native Chinese speakers have the perfect pitch.
Whoa,
So
that's weird.
So it shows that you can actually be taught perfect pitch, or at least a good proportion of people can be.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Fun facts, all fun facts here at Scientific Station.
So this research on the religions and how it relates to the languages shows that in society there's actually a decline in variation and diversity of practices and beliefs and just customs and ways people live.
So we're all becoming one, like the Borg. Sorry, geek reference. If you get that reference, you hit me up at scientificstation.com.
Please do, and I don't get that reference.
What? So yeah, definitely, we got to fill this kid in. Like he needs to get a Borg reference, right, folks? Like, come on, Brandanovich.
I thought you were talking about the Supreme Court nominee.
No, I was not.
That wasn't even Borg.
Nope.
No. Anyway, for those of you who want to comment on this, please do so.
Send your questions, comments, and concerns. He doesn't know what the Borg are? What kind of science freak are you? Scientificstation.com, folks.
Is that like...
The Borg, you will be